Success is not measured by the size of the animal, nor is it something that can be bought.
It's time to get back to the basics.
It's time for a change.
People have forgotten what deer hunting is about.
It is time.
It's time
for a revolution. Welcome back to HamBros Outdoors Revolution. The rut is on, boys, but before we jump into the rut of next coming episode, let's go back to the spooky October to where we have one crazy hunt that you guys are really going to enjoy. It has to do with the graveyard.
Yeah, that hunt is crazy. I've never been in a graveyard like that in the dark. I don't know that I would want to be. But then we'll take a look at my hunt. Again, still seeking redemption off that one I lost earlier. I've had my shooting woes continue this year. But this hunt, I had something happen to me that has never happened before. And I'm glad I got it on film, because I would probably tell a lot of people this and they just wouldn't believe me. So we'll have to show you that as well.
Now, with that said, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into Matthew Hammons' hunt. And boys, I'm telling you, I've seen it. And you guys are not going to want to miss the ending to this hunt. So we're going to jump into that right now.
Alright, today is October the 25th. It's 32 degrees this morning. One of the colder mornings we've had so far this season. So we're hoping to get some deer up and moving today. Back in the feeder set again. Again, not a lot of options on this property we're hunting right here. But the options we have this time of the year, bucks should be starting to cruise. This is when these spots start to come alive. So it's Friday, off work today, but we get something coming into this feeder. Shot was a little far back, but the way she was quartering it went right up in there. Now, you may ask, why did I shoot the little one? It's October the 25th. We are on the peak of starting to see rut activity. So I'm gonna leave that bigger doe. She crashed right over here. She's moving a little bit, but she's done. She's toast. The plan, I want to leave that raider doe on the property. Rut cones. She had two doe fawns, so I just picked off one of the doe fawns. I mean, I got, in here in Ohio, you get a $15 extra doe tag. But it's only good until gun season, so I wanted to make sure we got use of that. And she's going to be good eating. She'll put meat on the table. Nice and tender meat, so we are excited about that. Second deer for me this year. Second one off this feeder. My shooting woes continue. So, two things when you're hunting these little fawns. I mean, one, they're faster than normal. Two, they're a lot smaller for target. So sometimes you have a little mishap, right? So I shot over the first one. I was aiming for that one and hit the one behind it. That's your tip of the day. If you're going to shoot a little fawn, make sure they're standing back to back. So if you miss one, you'll have a good shot at hitting the other one. Nasty. Let's go ahead and check her out so I gotta find my first there. I don't know if it came out of her or not. Had on digital focus, but digital zoom. You can't script a day like today. I'm sitting here. I made a, if you can see it here. They're making a mock scrape. My doe that I just shot. I was literally laying up here in the field with my bow leaning against it. On my way to get the truck to drive back here. And a doe comes out, another doe comes out and is checking my dead deer out, just walking around. I just got out of the tree. Then, I'm turning the camera around to talk about how crazy it is that there's a deer looking at my dead deer. And I just about got ran over by budding turkeys. You really couldn't have scripted a better morning. It was cold this morning. There are animals everywhere. Alright guys, second deer for me this year. Again, we could do, that's the thing about this show, we could do some fancy edit, only show you the second shot I put on her, or I could sit here and lie to you and tell you that I was aiming for the one, the doe in the back. I was aiming for the deer in front of this one. And, you know, again, two things to these little deer. They're small, smaller target, and they're fast. So that first one, I shot a little high, she ducked my arrow. I got lucky today, lucky this one was standing behind the other one. You know what they say, I'd rather be lucky any day of the week than good. And I had a little bit of luck today. I got 2 down, it's October 25th. So I must be doing something right?
Alright, let's take a look at this picture of the week. This is sent in to us by Aaron Funk, who took a little fella out by the name of Keegan to help him get his first deer. And our hats off to him, taking the time to take someone else out to teach him about deer hunting. And believe me, we've tried this with a few of our own friends, to have the patience to, one, skip your own hunt, and two, teach someone else and sit there with them until they get that first kill. Because that's really when you really get hooked to it. So glad you took the time out to get this guy his first deer, and I'm sure he appreciates it, and it's something he'll probably never forget the rest of his life. So, job well done.
Let's check in on Justyn King, still on fire after killing that awesome Ohio buck. He goes into this hunting property. It's a little bit different than your normal, hunting farms or, deep woods and stuff like that. He's hunting a graveyard. And I know personally I would not be caught walking in that place, in the dark by myself. But he gets it done. There's not many trees, so he's set up next to a bush and a tombstone. Now, how about that for your random places to, drop a white-tailed deer? So let's go ahead, get in the, he's not in a stand. I guess let's just go next to the tombstone in the bush and let's see how this hunt plays off. I know that it's a pretty neat hunt. Let's check it out.
Here we are, 3:38. I'm still in my car driving into the cemetery where we're going to be hunting here tonight. We already got a yearling doe up on her feet at 3:30. It is going to be a hell of a night.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm hunting on the ground tonight in the cemetery. I've already seen 2 bucks and 4 does. I got a doe over here behind me, but she's about 70 yards. I got one walking out now right in front of me. I'll hop over to my other camera. Get ready.
Welcome back, everybody. The doe came in 25 yards. I hit her a little high, I spined her. I had to put another shot into her. She dropped right over on the ground, maybe 30 yards away. Easy tracking job. I like those, but at the same time, I wish I made a little bit of better shot. I'm gonna hang tight, try to get some other stuff on film. There's other people hunting the property. I don't want to get up and mess it up for them, so I'm gonna hang tight, see what we have. 2 deers down for HamBros Outdoors. I got me a buck and a doe down. Hopefully I can get about 3 more. And hang tight with me. Enjoy the ride. My Nikon camera died. I got another doe out. And I believe there's another yearling behind it. My doe I got is still laying right there. The deer are all over.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this week's show. So you've seen a misfire hitting a deer behind another deer. You've seen someone hunting in a graveyard beside a tombstone. So again, 2 things you're probably not going to see on normal shows, but we keep it real. That's how we get it done. And we got a lot more stuff coming. We all have some days off coming up here for the rut. Me and my brother will actually be off for over a week. So we're going to have a lot more footage coming, and who knows what's going to happen with us. We can't shoot very good, at least I can. We hunt in weird spots, but we find a way to get it done. So make sure you tune in next week. Who knows what's going to happen? We don't even know.
As always, we want to welcome you all to come to our Facebook page, our Twitter page, and our website, www.hambrosoutdoor.webs.com.
Alright, guys.
I'm glad we got a professional editor on this stuff. This stuff, filming stuff by yourself is for the birds. It's just for the birds. Alright.